Hello everyone, welcome to Workshop Planning, Module 1, Workshop Safety. In this module, we cover knowledge and skills required in workshop safety. It involves using PPEs, following workshop safety rules, using safety equipment, and adhering to first aid procedures. Performance standards. We have 4 performance standards. PPE are used as per standard operating procedures. Number 2, workshop rules are followed as per Factory and Safety Act. Number 3, safety equipment are used as per the manufacturer's recommendation. Number 4, first aid procedures are adhered to as per OSHA requirements. Personal protective equipment, PPE. Meaning of terms. Number 1, safety. It is the state of being safe, the condition of being protected from harm or other dangers. Safety can also be referred to as control of recognized hazards in order to achieve an acceptable level of risk. Factory Act. It is an act to ensure adequate safety measures to promote health and welfare of the workers employed in factories as well as to prevent hazard growth of factories. Safety Act. The Occupation Safety of Health Act number 1970 OSHA Act was passed to prevent workers from being killed or otherwise getting harmed at workplaces. The law requires employers to provide the employees with working conditions that are free from known dangers. Hazard. It is an object, situation, or behavior that has the potential to cause injury, ill health, or the damage to property or the environment. Health and safety hazards exist in every workplace. PPEs or personal protective equipment. It is a protective clothing, helmet, goggles, or other garments or equipment designed to protect the wearer from being injured or getting infections. The hazard addressed by protective equipment include physical, electrical, heat, chemicals, biohazards, and airborne particulate matter. We have different types of PPEs. These include head and scalp protection, we call them helmets, respiratory protection, e.g. face mask, eye protections, normally called goggles, hearing protection, called hearing protectors, hand and arm protection, called hand gloves. We have them in leather or rubber. Foot and leg protection, we call them boots. Body protections, safety jackets, cotton protective clothing. Height and access protection. Head and scalp protection. We have 5 primarily purposes of head protective gears. Number 1, from head we protect falls against falling objects, impact with fixed objects, or wielded weapons. The head by offering thermal insulation, that means heat, against entanglement and resolution to the head, against scalping or entanglement, particularly on machineries where injuries are still numerous. This works for industries such as mechanical engineering. Hairnets and caps are also used for hygiene reasons. Mostly we look at catering and accommodation and also food and beverage. Eye protection. PPE for the eyes is intended to provide protection against impact, cuts, splashes, mist, and spray. So we prevent our eyes from getting all those. The relevant standards are BS 7028, Guide to Selection of Eye Protection to Industry and Other Uses, and BSEN 166, Specification of Eye Protectors. Hearing protection, that is from our ears. Assessment carried out under the control of noise and work regulation 205 will determine whether personal ear protection are required in workplace or not, and the noise attenuation required. The relevant standard for the ear protection is BSEN 352 Part. Not all industries require hearing aids, hearing protection, because we don't require one in industries such as catering. Hand and arm protection. This is for the hands. Most work requires a degree of manual dexterity to consequentially the hands are exposed to the wide range of hazard risks, including cuts, abrasions, heat, cold, chemical contamination, vibration, burns, infection, skin irritation, and dermatitis. Foot and leg protection. A wide range of safety footwear is available, that is including boots, providing protection against many hazards to the feet or legs, including crashing, slipping, because things may fall on your legs, piercing, temperatures, these include hot temperatures or cold or extremely cold temperatures, electricity, chemicals that may burn your legs, cutting, and chopping. The relevant standard for safety footwear is BSEN ISO 20345. BSEN ISO 17249-204 is the standard of chainsaw footwear. Body protection. The regulation definition of PPE excludes ordinary working clothes in uniform, which have no specific protection for the wearer. However, body protection may be required for extended periods of work outdoors to protect against the weather and to ensure visibility during work where there is mixed vehicles and pedestrian traffic, using high visibility warning clothing for professional use. Respiratory protection. This is breathing. This covers equipment ranging from breathing apparatus and positive pressure powered respiratory through 4 protection hoods, close-fitting full-face respirators, half-mask respirators, and disposable face masks like the ones we used for COVID-19. It's always essential to select the correct equipment both for the risk of the individual and to ensure there is adequate training in it for the use, fast and immediate assistance given to the person suffering from either a minor or serious illness or injury, with care provided to preserve life, prevent the condition from worsening, or to promote recovery.